Hello once again, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dude, Where's My Par? I'm your host, Jones64, and today we are going to talk about just some stories. Everybody hears these stories of different people they meet, either in person or even online in country clubs. And one that jumped out to me was when I was stationed in Germany in the early 90s. A guy went on and on about this whole story about a woman being attacked and him hearing about it and hearing it from outside. And he busted in the room, and this was the captain that he shoved up against the wall and told the woman to leave and all this. And anyway, by the time he got done telling the story, I looked at him and I said, "The Last Boy Scout." And he goes, "Oh, yeah. I watched that movie last night. Man, that's a great movie." So he put himself in the Bruce Willis role of the Last Boy Scout. Now, I'm sure that we've all met people like that and probably heard stories from people all the time. And you just kind of go, what? Like, what? Real? Fuck? What? Okay. So anyway, a story that I have been told and that I have heard about is about a one-legged lesbian. And it was on the game. And normally when I do these videos, I take great pride in the fact that I don't take any notes. I just wing it. And, I get a topic and I just go with it. But this story has as many layers as an onion, and I'm going to have to peel those layers back. And so I had to take some notes. And so I will be not really focusing on the camera, but reading the story that I was told, or that I have come to find out about. And it's a doozy. All right, you ready? Story time with Uncle John. All right, this was a female in a club. And I don't know the name of the club. I don't know. I just know the story. She was a veteran who lost her leg in Korea. And her girlfriend lived with her in Korea. When after she had lost her leg, she was asked to do security for the Olympics with a prosthetic leg, which, you're going to be a security guard at the Olympics. You may have to hoof it. So that would be a very difficult task in itself. They had moved back to the States and they were engaged and they decided to get married. Well, another girl in the club went to attend the wedding. And, this has all been verified, so it has to be true. And the three of them had a 5-legged threesome. And so now they're a tight-knit group, if you know what I mean. And they verified it, so it has to be true. So 2 weeks later, the couple adopted. They were married now, and they adopted 2 kids, which I didn't know adopting kids was like going to the animal shelter and you just pick out what you want and sign a contract and pay and leave. I thought it was a little bit tougher than that. I mean, maybe there's Adoptions R Us, and they have an express lane. And if it's 2 kids or less, you get to move right through. I don't know. I know people who it's taken sometimes up to 2-3 years before adoptions are final. But 2 weeks, that's pretty quick. So now that they're married and they got the kids, everybody wants to see some pics. So she sends some pictures of the wedding. And the 2 women that had gotten married, neither one of them had a prosthetic. So that kind of threw up some red flags. And then more pics start coming in, and it's different hairstyles, different dresses, different ladies. So not any of the ladies were the same in the pics. So it was kind of confusing as to how she could. Anyway, so maybe she got married 4 times and changed dress 4 times, and they, changed venues and flower girls and ring bearers and all that 4 times. But very beautiful pictures. So then let's see. So now that they have the kids, everybody wants to see pictures of the kids. So here come the pictures of the kids. And it's 2 adorable little Asian kids. No, I'm sorry, mixed kids. They were mixed. And they're very, very cute. And then now more pics start coming in. Well, now, this was like almost instantaneously, they're 6 months old and they're Asian. So they went from being mixed to Asian, and they aged 6 months in like a day, which is, that's believable. So maybe they adopted 4 kids. Don't know. Don't know. Could have been. So now the more pics come in, and they look older. So none of the women look like any of the 4 brides in the wedding pictures. So now they want to see pictures of them with the kids. So the kids are now in these pictures that come in not too long after the other ones. Now the kids are like 3 years old. And none of the women look the same as any of the women that were in the wedding pictures. And not one woman looked like any of the in the wedding pictures. And then life is just going fantastic. You got 4 wives and you got 6 kids, and they're all cute. But on this pace, I'm pretty sure after a week or two, if they're 3 years old, she's probably going to be a grandmother soon, and probably posting, grandma pics when she's probably going to be in her 20s still. But, it's believable. It happens. Let's see. And then everything was going so great with the 4 wives and the 6 new kids. Her dad passed away. And apparently her dad was a war hero and a veteran. And but the good news in that was that the third girl from the five-legged threesome she was an estate planner. So she took care of everything, and she was going to take care of everybody, all their friends and everybody in the club and everything, which I think everybody's still waiting on any of that. So then the couple moved to Ireland, and but tragically the new wife, she got cancer and passed away. So I don't know. I guess she has 3 more wives, and the 6 kids that she can be there for. But hopefully that estate planner, was able to help her plan her future, and to where she doesn't have to worry about, finances in situations like this, because nobody wants to deal with that, But I've met some people, and I've heard some stories and things like that. But I mean, this one just threw me for a loop, because it's I don't want to say not believable, but it's not believable at all. So I guess the moral to the story is, if you're gonna tell stories and make up stories and send pictures, at least send pictures of the same people, whether it's yourself or not. Don't just Google search one-legged lesbian and take a picture and send it. And then wedding pictures, and take 4 different ones and send them. Make sure that the people in the pictures are the same. So hopefully everyone will learn their lesson from this. Anyway, that's all the time I got for today. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to everybody later. Bye.